Every production Claude app has a unit economy. A beautiful answer isn't enough if it burns premium tokens, retries blindy waste resources, and block users. Predictable work shouldn't cause delays. Cost optimization matters at scale. Scale exposes every inefficient prompt. It reveals unnecessary long contexts. It highlights model choices made by habit. The strategy isn't cheaper AI, it's controlled intelligence. Quality, latency, and spend are routed deliberately. Before growth turns experimentation into infrastructure, most teams start with one default model because it feels safe. That shortcut fails under real traffic conditions. Simple classification doesn't need the same intelligence as long reasoning. Retrieval formatting and tool planning require different levels of capability. High risk decisions demand precision, not uniformity. Current approaches treat every request as equally valuable. This leads to rising latency and drifting budgets. Fallback behavior turns into improvisation when reliability matters most. The bottleneck is architectural, not motivational. The hidden cause is token gravity. Conversations accumulate context over time. Tool definitions repeat with each interaction. Documents get resent unnecessarily. Outputs grow without limits. Nobody defined an answer budget. Anthropic's Claude pricing separates input and output tokens. Model tier choices directly impact cost. Without token accounting, the system can't tell premium reasoning from mechanical repetition. Every extra paragraph adds recurring spend. The breakthrough is to stop choosing models by brand prestige. Start selecting models based on task economics instead. A routing layer evaluates intent, risk, and context size. It also considers urgency and confidence levels. Then the request reaches Claude only when needed. Cheap paths handle deterministic or low risk tasks. Stronger models get ambiguous, high impact, or reasoning heavy cases. The product starts acting like an operations system, not just a single prompt box with a larger bill. Think of the cost stack as four gates before generation. First, classify the task accurately. Second, trim and structure the context properly. Third, reuse stable prompt material through caching. Fourth, decide if the job must be synchronous or if it can move into batch processing instead. Only after passing these gates should the router choose Haiku, Sonnet, Opus, or a provider-specific path. Routing turns cost control into product behavior. Prompt caching is the first margin multiplier. Repeated context isn't new intelligence. Anthropic caches reads at 10% of standard input price. 5-minute cache writes cost 1.25 times base input. Reusable system prompts should be cached infrastructure. Tool schemas, policies, large documents too. Stable conversation blocks should be cached as well. Cache misses should be treated like performance bugs. Batching is the second lever. Not every answer needs real-time latency. The Message Batches API charges 50% of standard rates. It's ideal for evaluation runs and offline summarization, also useful for transcript processing and enrichment jobs. Great for back office workflows too. The design question is simple. Does the user need this now? Or does the system just need it completed reliably? Urgency becomes a pricing signal. Fallback is not panic. It's a pre-written reliability map. If a model fails, the system picks another path. That path could retry with backoff or switch to a different service tier, reduce context length, route to a smaller model, escalate to a stronger model, or pause for human review. Resilience is planned before failure. The workflow turns into a control loop. Observe token count, latency, and cache hit rate. Monitor error types and output quality. Collect user feedback continuously. Score each request based on metrics. Select the best routing path. Execute with defined budgets. Validate the response accuracy. Log every outcome thoroughly. feed results back into routing rules, use data to improve evaluations, cost optimization becomes measurable engineering. Every incident serves as training data. The router learns from every interaction. The impact is felt in three places at once. Users get faster answers because simple work stops waiting. Complex reasoning no longer blocks quick responses. Teams protect quality with stronger models handling key decisions. Operators gain predictability through visible rate limits, and cache tokens, batch lanes, and fallback paths are clear before incidents occur. The system feels calmer without accidental, expensive intelligence. Trust grows when performance feels intentional and controlled. The future architecture is a portfolio of intelligence. It's not a single monolithic system. Claude apps will mix model tiers and service tiers. They'll use cached context and batch lanes too. Regional endpoints and evaluation gates are included. Human approvals are part of the orchestration layer. The winning interface may look simple, but behind it lies a market maker for reasoning. It buys precision only when uncertainty justifies the cost. The product becomes financially aware. It doesn't become cheap. The final principle is brutal but useful. Cost is not reduced at the end. It is designed at the first request boundary. Every production Claude system needs a routing policy. It also needs a cache policy, a batch policy, a fallback policy, and an evaluation policy. When these policies work together, AI stops being an unpredictable expense. It becomes an engineered capability that scales with discipline